afternoon, everyone. This is Matt over at MilestoneCapitalGrowthPortfolio.com. Today is Monday, February 22nd. Okay, if you're following my trades today on WhatsApp, I sent out the alerts prior to getting in on those. Get them sent right to your WhatsApp on your phone. Uh, we had two awesome ones that are doing really, really well. One we entered is about 170% today. Another one 60%. The others are looking really well also. We do have a couple that hopefully will pan out this week that we entered on Friday. We will see what happens. If not, stops will be hit. But anyway, we have some great alerts set up and ready to go for the rest of the week. So we should have an awesome percent week this week. We'll just manage as we go. You can join WhatsApp just by logging on to MilestoneCapitalGrowthPortfolio.com, and you can also click on the Join Us link, and it'll be the first tab right there, and you can follow our trades live as I make them. Okay, next we're going to take a look at SPY. Also, I'm going to put it underneath the YouTube video, so if you want to join up for a month, I mean, it's a month. Might as well give it a try. What the heck? See how you do. See how we do, I mean. All right, anyway, SPY is doing fantastic. Big move again. It seems like the only people that can trade these days are the gap traders, pre-market and after hours, because all we do is gap up and channel. It's just that simple. We gapped up here, and then we channeled across, dropped down a little bit. So all these people that purchased here were all losers until today, but they may have been stopped out, whatever the case may be. Beautiful move to the upside though from down here. It was fantastic. We're right about $12.69 right now. We did come out of the consolidation box and closed outside the consolidation box. Okay, I am watching this 50-day moving average here, 195.14, to see what happens at that point. I have been positioning for some downside on many different things, only because of the time. On the lower time frames that we'll take a look at here, and 9 times out of 10 when you get in a box like this, you do get a healthy pullback, but we'll have to see what happens, and manage that. Relative strength index is still plenty of room. It's at 62 right now, and your stow is just leveling off right here, so we could be getting ready to angle this to the downside at any time. We'll have to keep an eye on that. But if you look at the lower time frames, you can see your 10-minute rotated all the way back up. Several green candles again, blow off volume the last 10 minutes, which was very interesting. 30-minute, same thing. RSI has just been cranking across 70 here. So you could see here, we get this gap up every day. Okay, we get the gap up, and then it channels, goes up just a few pennies. So anybody chasing the run, is not doing anything. Made a little bit here, but then this sold all the way back off again, and anybody that was in this one made absolutely no money really. So I mean, what's really taking place is these gaps, and then channeling does nothing for anybody. So that's why you got to find some good stuff during the day. That's why we use I use my Skynet program that we designed to find my trades throughout the day. And you could see that by joining that WhatsApp. So SPY right now, same thing. I mean, it's just over a little bit. It couldn't get out of this today. It just stayed here all day long within a few freaking cents. It's crazy. But anyway, it is what it is. We'll have to manage what we have. But you can see here on the hourly, moving it to the hourly, that we came down a little bit here, bounced right back out of that mess. And we're back over the 70 again for the overbought situation, and our stow is getting ready to level off and come down. As you can see, every time it levels off, something happens, and then we come down. So, I mean, a break is needed for the hourly and lower time frames. So, any kind of rotation to the downside, we have many gaps that need to be addressed. To the downside, but we are outside the box. We're going to have to see what happens tomorrow. If they do gap it up to the 50 tomorrow or higher, then I would expect to sell off after that for a couple of days, but we'll have to see what happens on that one. All right, let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla had a big move today, up $11. And here it comes, okay? I want to keep an eye on this one for the downside. This is the hourly. Watch this 200. This is the area I'm keeping an eye on right now. 180, 136. For a rotation to the downside. Even if you get down here, if you're trading options, it's a $10 move. So definitely be aware of that, because that'll be very lucrative for the options. We do have upper gaps that need to be addressed also. But this time, the lower time frames really need a break. But it did break over the middle Bollinger Band here, and it has broken this trend line. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. So a short-term pullback, longer-term uptrend is basically what Tesla is doing right now. So keep an eye on Tesla. And also, let's look at BIIB, because this one looks really good. The last last move like everything else does too. So the upper Bollinger Band's over here. Broke the middle Bollinger Band today. Last time it did that, it came with a red candle and fell underneath it, like most of these charts are. There's just really no commitment to the upside based on volume. So we'll have to see if this can hold out. If this does not hold out, then you're going to see this thing fall back inside again and drop to the lower. So your key tomorrow is going to be this area here, and see if we can stay over this trend line or we get back under it and stay inside this box. And if we stay inside this box, this is the daily, then we'll have a nice trade to the downside for some puts. So keep an eye on that. Could be a nice trade here on BIIB. We'll look at one more TSO. TSO on the daily is not breaking through this middle Bollinger Band, so we really want to keep an eye on this for potential downside. If this does not break tomorrow, then I would assume we have the double top in place and we could pull back down and really enjoy that downside move. So I'll be watching all of these and many, many more through some of the programs that I use. So make sure you join WhatsApp to get those trades live. For 1 month, it's worth it to check it out to see how we do. Okay, everyone, have yourself a fantastic night. This is Matt over at Milestone Capital Growth Portfolio.com. See you tomorrow.